The only thing China's new ban on online gaming will do is force children to find new ways to ruin their eyes. I wanted to know everything I could about this new online gaming ban in China, so I went directly to the experts, my students. Kids say the darndest things. That quip about children having to find new ways to ruin their eyes was hilarious. But really, it was only one of some really thoughtful and amazing responses to my questions about whether the new online gambling, maybe, the new online gaming ban will have a positive effect. I'm going to explore that today. I talked to students in a variety of situations. I set up discussion groups. I also had a debate on the topic.
So this inflexible schedule, it prevents students from releasing pressure after home.
I want to raise our team's final points. When we view something or when we review something, I think we should stand on a long view. I think although the policy itself maybe have some drawbacks, that I believe our government can improve in the future.
First, a brief explanation of the ban. China has banned online gaming for school children under the age of 18, limiting them to just 3 hours a week. And those 3 hours come 1 hour from 8 to 9 p.m. on Friday, 1 hour 8 to 9 p.m. on Saturday, and 1 hour 8 to 9 p.m. on Sunday. And that's it. The gaming ban ostensibly has a few objectives. They, of course, want to reduce the number of children who get addicted to gaming, which it's really been something I've been reading about for more than 10 years here. They want to give children a more balanced life, kick them out of the house, go play with other kids, go fishing, whatever. And they want to eventually get to a place where families are encouraged to have more children. That last objective comes hand in hand with improving the education system to the point where the homework is less, the pressure is less, the students will feel the need less to escape into the games. I don't know, that's kind of a nebulous kind of objective regarding the gaming. And then perhaps looming over all of this is that this ban on online gaming, it will mean less contact with people from other countries and less profit for these big gaming companies with a lot of foreign investment, which the Chinese government will see as foreign investment for, not productive, not positive purposes. Anyway, let's see what the students had to say about this.
First, as the saying goes, whenever there is a rule, there is a way to get around it. Even if the policy restricted teenagers from playing games, they still have many other ways, such as borrowing game accounts which belongs to adults, purchasing identity information of adults online, even stealing ID card of adults and the like. Playing games is not the source of our social problems. Remember, online games don't actively make teenagers addicted. So taking this one-size-fits-all measure only cure the symptoms, not the disease. Those teenagers who are addicted to video games still won't go back to study.
So it is very hard to say whether its benefit is bigger than its fault.
I wish you could see and hear all my students' responses, but I only videoed part of my debate, and I didn't video any of the class discussions. So I'm just going to have to report what I heard, what they said. There was one group of 4 students who just happened to all be from smaller towns and rural areas. And they thought that this one-size-fits-all law was maybe good for cities where there's lots for children to do. But for children in the countryside, small towns, there's really nothing to do. And so, you know, online gaming is one way to get engaged with other people. In another class, they talked in a similar vein. One girl talked about her 10-year-old brother, and she talked at length about his displeasure with this ban. And basically, she was saying that these online games are a way to socialize for primary school kids. And if you are not playing online games, you're out of the group, you're ostracized, and you know, that hurts you socially. This is probably a good time to explain something every class brought up. And that's that you can use somebody else's ID to get online. You can use your parents' ID, your cousins. Somebody even said you can buy IDs on Taobao. People are renting them out. Crazy. On the other hand, on the kind of pro side, one of my students pointed out that this is a way for parents to do what they wanted to do but didn't have the guts to do. Take away the device. Now they just thank the government for doing the job. They wipe their hands, they get what they want. Staying with the idea that this is a tool for parents to use, this takes away a tool. In the past, parents would say, you know, on a Thursday night, if you do your homework, you can play games for the rest of the night. Ostensibly, they can't say that anymore. And staying with the pro side, a number of kids, they suggested, very maturely I might add, that this is just a first step. That they'll, you know, work out the kinks, they'll make adjustments to this ban. Maybe they'll make it harder for other people to lend them the IDs. Maybe they'll extend some of the time and days, because that was something else that a couple of my students brought up, is that the restrictions they're too restrictive. If you can only play games on Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday night between 8 p.m. and 9 p.m., what if you have some kind of an obligation that you need to go to at that time? You can't get that hour back. There's no putting that hour in the bank. There's no using it at 10 p.m. or 4 p.m. another day. A lot of my students also pointed out that it's not a total ban. It's just a ban on these A lot of students pointed out that it's not a total ban on gaming. It's a ban on these massively multiplayer online role-playing games. And, you know, they can still play, you know, single-player games. They can play Twitch and Steam and any other, you know, Game Boy or whatnot. Which lends credence to the thought that if not the real target, then one of the major targets are these particular kinds of games. And the influence of other cultures, the inability for China to, you know, totally monitor content of these international games. One of my students called these low quality games. And I don't think he was talking about the, pixel quality. I'll tell you this, the students in all of my classes are really interested in this topic. And they're all breathing a sigh of relief. I mean, I heard it when I presented my PowerPoint slide saying we're going to talk about China's gaming ban. There was audible laughter, release of stress. They're like, I'm so glad I'm over 18. One last point that a couple of my students brought up, and that's that there are so many positive effects to gaming. Dexterity, learning how to program, to solve problems as teammates, of course make friends. There's so many positive aspects. And this really hit home to me because of a TED Talk I saw about 10 years ago by a woman named Jane McGonigal. I'm going to leave a link below. She's basically arguing that we should be doing more gaming, that we're not gaming enough, we're not spending enough time looking at our screens. I just think this is a fascinating issue all the way around. And the funny thing is, I'm not even a gamer. All right, I think I'm going to wrap up this video now. I really want to thank you for watching. Please leave a comment below. Share this video. Share this video with gamers and people who hate games. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. All right, I'm signing off now. Thanks a lot for watching. Take care. Till next time.